One love, one star. We give praise and thanks for this evening tonight. We give praise and thanks. I'm coming to you right now because I'm sharing a moment with you that I feel like I've been called to share. Something just said, you need to make a video. So I'm doing my best to listen to that something, which I feel is the spirit of my internal being speaking to me. So, which a lot of people refer to as self. So take it how you want to take it for it, what it is, what it is. I'm sharing my meal tonight because I love to cook and I have a tiny tribe right now. It's just me and my little busy bee over there, my little best friend. I got some sweet potatoes and red potatoes in here. I'm kind of frying them up in some olive oil. Got some onions and bell pepper, red and green bell pepper, and some Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna add to it. It's gonna be like a nice broth. It's gonna have a nice broth to it. I really am only seasoning with salt and pepper tonight because that's really all I feel like. I might put a little rosemary or something in there. Um, I'm not a heavy meat eater. Occasionally, I might eat an abomination of what I know it is. Please forgive me for all those who really know and want to say extra bad things about it. It's okay. I may eat a Nathan's hot dog. For all of y'all who don't know, one day you'll find out. But I might eat that, but definitely don't eat any other hot dog unless it comes from Nathan. And sometimes I might eat some chicken. Uh, I do believe that our diet does affect our mental health seriously. It's kind of sticking at the bottom, which I do like because when it softens up, when I put the vegetables in here from the steam of the vegetables, the water in them, it's going to soften up all of that bottom and make it a part of the stew and the broth of these potatoes. Okay, seeing the beautiful different colors is healthy for you. Healthy for your mental state of mind. It's a blessing, and I'm grateful to be able to cook my food and be at home. A lot of folks out there gotta eat out the street because they gotta eat out the street. If you got the ability to be able to cook at home, it's a gift. That's a blessing. Yeah, it's already softening up. So I'm sharing this because this is an easy meal that you can prepare for yourself. If you like to try the recipe out, I'll put little the little recipe at the bottom of the page for you. It's very, very, very easy. Very, 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 very simple. And it's very fulfilling. I may put me a little bit of and I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it just to make more of a gravy sauce or more of a I call it gravy sauce, but it's more of a broth like to the thing. And yeah, I'm gonna add some rosemary. I can't help it. Some rosemary and some sage. Uh, I enjoy the smell and taste of rosemary, and so does my little one. And the sage, I don't know. I've been into sage for a while now. It does do some calming of the nerves and stuff. Really good. Um, so this is gonna be what I call a Brussels sprout stew, and it's gonna be really really nice. It's a cold night out there tonight. And like I said, it's a blessing to have some place to be able to prepare my own meal and eat my own food. Oh yeah, I might put some smoked paprika in there right now just for the heartiness of the flavor of the paprika. I love smoked paprika. And because I added that water, this is the end of my bag of Himalayan pink salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of that in there. Pretty thick because the potatoes, they start making what is the stew broth in it. That's what they do. Add a little bit more water, just a tad bit, and I'm gonna cover it. Just suck it. That's gonna be done in just a second. It's one of the quickest. It's a quick meal because it's practically it's very soft and it was practically that pan is hot. Um, it's frozen, and so it's soft. Like the Brussels sprouts are kind of soft already. They don't really take much to have to cook them, and I don't want to overcook them by boiling them too long. So I cook everything already pretty much before I put the Brussels sprouts in, so that the steam and the heat of the food will basically cook the Brussels sprouts through. And not overcook my bell peppers or onions either, and they'll still have their color and flavor um, once the meal is completely done. The rice is already done. There's some jasmine rice, and eating vegetarian is so easy. Eating vegan or vegetarian is so easy. Folks used to always be talking about, oh, it's so expensive. It costs so much to be vegan and all kinds of things I used to hear in the beginning of my journey. And I found out quickly that that's not true. It doesn't really cost anything to it costs way less money. I spend way less money in the grocery stores than I ever did when I was buying meat or a lot of processed foods. I used to be in the middle of the store quite often, buying, ooh, buying, all different things. People buy. What was it? What did I used to like to buy? I used to buy a lot of snacks and stuff for one thing, like the little doubles, little debbie and stuff like that. I used to buy popcorn and um uh cereal and um I always got a little oatmeal. I would buy the processed mashed potatoes, the kind you just pour out into the water and whip up. I used to buy a lot of those products just inside, like in like chocolate or whatever else it was that I saw that I wanted to make something. All that kind of stuff. I would buy it in they say when you shop, the healthiest way to shop is the perimeter of the store. You want to go to your produce first and spend most of your time there, like getting all your vegetables. And then you go maybe get some dairy if you're still like not vegan and you're eating dairy. You want to go get, your eggs and your cheese or milk if that's what you're drinking, cow's milk, or even get the non-dairy coconut or almond or whatever processed milk you're gonna get. Um, Whoa! It popped open. Oh girl, yeah, that's these rolls. I don't use the icing, but she gets and I get a treat tonight. But it's cinnamon rolls, and I do not have to buy the. I know how to cook well enough now. You can, if you know how to cook, when you start getting comfortable with your cooking skills, you can cook anything. You can become dangerous in the kitchen. That's how we can hurt ourselves, and they make stuff so easy still now. Like things that are already pre-made and things are so easy to get a hold of that we don't have to really do much to cook. I don't use that icing stuff that's in there. If I want some icing, I'll make it out of some cream cheese and press up a ripe banana and make me some icing frost to go on there if I want some icing. But for the most part, I don't want that. Um, I went through a lot with my health, and it made me have to learn how to eat totally different. We might hear a lot of people saying that now, because what I learned when I went through my battle or my experience, in which that was lupus, and I do say affectionately say was. I may I still have a bit of the butterfly scar rash because I had it intensely. It went all the way across my face, and you can still see, like, sometimes in certain videos I may see the shadow on my face, and that's moving, but it had completely dissipated, went away. However, I got into a very stressful situation in my life, and it started trying to flare up again. And that happens. I have never taken any medication for my lupus. Let me be clear on this. Total clarity. I When I was diagnosed with it, I was told that there was no holistic approach to it, and that I would have to take medication for the rest of my life, and that I would have to stay out of the sunlight. And at that point in my life, I was just finding the sun. Like the sun had just like started turning me on. I was turned up by the sun. I was just um yeah, really feeling a lot of energy and really falling in love with the sun. And I had adopted a meatless diet, and that well, no, a meatless live it, and I had it just started changing what I was making. There were so many things going on in my world though at the time, and so I made some decisions that really were not in tune with the alignment of my energy truly at that point. So I was just in a very stressful space, and it just started gaining more and more stress, and so I started to flare. Anyway, they told me that there was no diagnosis, no solution or cure to lupus. And so I give a credit to YouTube and Google uh, for being around, because by them being around, I found my way to Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi was on the YouTube. Well, I Googled information, and Google pulled up a YouTube channel um, where I found him giving lectures about the alkaline living. And he was describing, what we as Black or African descent people are, I, you know, I would describe it just like that. This is what he said. That we are eating improperly, and because we are eating improperly, we, by now everybody's heard the conversation. This was back in 2015. Well, actually, I came across him in 2012, 2014. 2013, because I was struggling with things, trying to find out resolutions to the problems that I was facing with my youngest daughter, who is dealing with the journey of cerebral palsy and delayed development. And I was looking for information about that. In my journey of looking for information about that, I fell sick too. I fell sick with the lupus, and then I had to. I was glad that I had fallen into that allegoric rhythm of finding that information, because now I had found a road or a way to the healing process that I would eventually have to go through. Got me some plant-based butter. If y'all know about that, I love this little butter. They didn't have this when I first started. They have so much cool stuff now. They have even more. The person who helped me get on my path, they had even less stuff around, and they just didn't have the luxury of finding plant-based butter and stuff like this. Um, but yeah, I had to learn it that way, and I went through my journey. Um, it took me about how can I say, about 5-6 years into the journey. It started to calm down, change. I healed quite a bit, um, and it was hard. uh, I did take the first time they diagnosed me. They gave me this prescription for steroids, a steroid cream, and some like steroid, I think, type of medication or drug or something for my pain. And I took that stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, that stuff did work in a way for me, because I mean, it had me clean up my car, my house, my everything, made me feel like myself all over again. But the thing about it was, there was a crash that came along with it that I experienced that made me feel mean. So goddamn mean, I couldn't stand myself, and so I didn't want to go that route. That wasn't the route that I felt like would be the answer for me. So I decided that I would continue to search to find a way for myself to heal naturally, and I did. And so that was the only time, that one time, that I took some of that prescription. I took one dosage of it, and then I didn't take it anymore because I became so violently evil and mean afterwards that not only my family couldn't stand me, but I couldn't stand myself. So I didn't trust myself on that medication. So henceforth, I had to do a lot of fasting and cleaning out the gut, and I ate dirt. And I didn't eat at all, and I did a lot of different things to get to where I am right now. Now my knees don't hurt, my neck don't hurt, my back don't hurt. I can drop it and bring it back up like it's hot, or like it's on. I can move it. I can move my body freely. I have a very good range of motion. Um, I am now experiencing the best part of my life by being obedient enough to let go of the stress that I had in my life. I don't have a terrible cycle anymore. I used to have a very bad menstrual cycle, and especially when the lupus came, it was even worse. So, yeah, all of that happened, and now here I am with on a new journey, and I've been able to keep on some weight, and now it's time for me to shake the weight and just really live on my principles, the principles that I know to be true that have gotten me this far. Um, very thankful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this again. Told y'all that it won't take nothing but for a moment to cook. This meal is already done, hon. I'm gonna let y'all see me plate it out. I'm gonna let y'all see me plate it. Me and my daughter both eat our food. out of a little tray because I don't have it's set up. It's just me and her. But our space is very tiny. For us because we have big energy, and that's what I'm gonna say about that. We have big energy. So yeah, I went through so many different changes with my health that affected my overall spiritual being and my attitude and stuff. That's how I know about eating the aloe and um drinking like teas and different things to pull my energy back up out of a place that's dark. Because if you know anything about lupus, lupus comes from free radicals and toxins going crazy in your body, because of you enduring a set amount of stress. Like stress just comes on you. And we all go through stress, but sometimes you can be living in stress and not realize you living in stress because it's just how you live. And then when something really comes along and like piss you off, or it's the needle that breaks the they say the needle that broke the camel's back, that little thing pops off in you, and then you just it sends you somewhere. For me, I got angry about something emotional. I think it was had to deal with control and jealousy or something like that, and or confusion of trying to learn about what jealousy was and how did I identify it and stuff. Because I'm not a jealous person. It's not about that for me, and I had to figure out what was it. What was it? Because I was being accused of being jealous, but it wasn't that I was jealous. I found out that what it was is I was territorial. There's a difference. It's a big difference. Jealousy is angry and mean and controlling and vindictive in a way that you want to bring harm to a person. That's jealousy. Con- Territorial is protected. Um, you want to protect your feelings. You want to protect what you feel like is yours, or um belongs to you emotionally wise, and then you get into where people can't belong to nobody don't belong to nobody. Well, you can if you want to be. If you want to be betrothed or to belong to someone, you can. And y'all can have that agreement, but that has to be a mutual agreement. It can't be one person talking about some, yeah, you mine, and the other one like, no, I'm not. No, it's got to be an agreement. So, and you got to want whatever it is that you're doing in life, you got to really want it. So, yeah, I was in something like that with a tug of war and emotions and growing up and trying to understand all these things at 38, y'all. Freaking 38. Yeah. And it took me through so much and learning everything that I needed to learn about it. And I'm glad that I went through it because it made me a stronger person. It may have scarred me in different ways, but no scar came on me from anybody beating on me. It came from internal confliction. I beat on myself. And so I'm here to say that, like, I'm living the day a different way, and I'm preparing my meals in a whole different way than I did back then. I didn't know anything about it. I know, baby. I'm right here with you. So yeah, this. Ooh, I said I was gonna let you see me plate it. So this is how it came out to like a stew broth. And I'm gonna put this over some rice. These Brussels sprouts and things are already done. My baby smell it. That's why she like, Ma, because it smells good. And that's pretty much the story of how that goes. I could go deeper and answer questions. But yeah, you got questions, comments, let me know. I don't want to give you too much, but that was part of the conversation of why the meal is the way it is and why I eat the way I do, because it's about me basically traveling my road of let me get a spoon of my own personal health battles and things, and getting to where I am right now to be healthy enough not to have to deal with a lot of things people say you have to deal with. So no, not on never had to take anybody's medication continuously for lupus. And I had the kind that was the bad kind. I had systemic and I had all of the stuff. Put it this way, my neck hurt, my back, I couldn't click the seat belt, my knees hurt, I was holding on to the wall in the commode trying to get up. Um, my hair receded, my hairline receded, and my hair fell out. I had sore. Well, it was coming out, it didn't fall out. I cut it off. But I had sores all over my scalp when I cut my hair off. My skin, my oldest one, she didn't even know who I was. She, if I had cancer or what was going on with me. Um, yeah, I went through a tremendous amount of pain every night. Felt like a fight. Like didn't go to sleep. I just went to go on a brawl somewhere. And yeah, all of that. It was a very hard time. I'm plating the food right now, Pumpkin. I'm putting the food in our dishes. Yes, we are. Yes, I am. Yeah, I know. I suck, huh? I'm the worst, huh? I take too long. Mama bear, baby bear, I'm coming to you. So, and not to mention the pain, I also had the sores. I had a rash going all the way over here. I had splotches of rashes on my back, rashes all through my scalp. Like I said, my scalp dried out so bad it felt like I had a helmet on. I had rash in my inguinal. It was it was horrible. Some folks say somebody hexed me. They sent bad, they sent energy, bad energy my way because they wanted to see me in such a way because the thing attacked my face so harsh. No good deed goes undone though. If that was true, and some parts of it that happened, it seemed like to me at certain times I was like, yeah, well maybe that is true. I don't know. I'm putting my altars on my stove right now, so my ancestors know this is the way they gonna get a meal every time. I'm supposed to feed them every time I eat. And make sure I eat. Make sure they eat throughout all eternity. I care. In the name of Herbert Tail, in the name of Hubert Tail, in the name of Arlene, in the name of Aunt Pam, Aunt Arlene, Aunt Pam, all of them, my granny, Ursula Doja, my grandma, Karen Simple, and even those ancestors that I don't know, and folks that I probably offended in a lifetime before. I give praise and thanks for having the energy to be alive today, and that provisions have been made for me through the Most High ones who created all the mother and father of all creation. I give praise and thanks for my existence, and I offer up a little praise to let you know that I acknowledge you in this life, and I will always acknowledge you in every life. Because you know, Mother Isis, Father Rock, all of them are people that I talked to when I was down and I was hurting in that sickness that I was telling you about. They're the ones who came to me, and I said I promised them that I would never stop talking about them. I had how I felt about them because they're the ones who came to me. To help me. I feel like maneuver through. I had visions, I had dreams. There were intense encounters that helped me get through that. And today, like I said, I don't take anybody's medication. I don't have none of them scars on my body. My arms work just fine. I pick up my 75-pound. She's not very heavy, but I pick her up all the time. And with clothes on, she's like 90 pounds with boots and equipment and everything on every day and move around. I'm coming right now. So yeah. I'm blessed. And I won't I'm not I'm not I won't fail to give praise and thanks for them being alive. Now this is a very, very hearty meal. This whips up to be a very let me bring y'all a little closer. It whips up to be very, very creamy. You don't have to put rice with it. This is what I put it with. Since I'm being fat and fat, I do know today there's a lot of starch. I do. Well, we don't eat sweets in any other capacity. I'm not out here buying like Hershey bars and ice creams and all of that kind of stuff all the time. Nah, that ain't my life. It used to be. All right. So, why you over there making all that them noise like that? Why you making all of that noise? Okay. This is how it looks like it's when it's plated in our little bowls. And just to show you, hmm, oh no, I only got one. So this is how tender the Brussels sprouts are. This is a plastic butter knife, so you can see they're not overcooked, but they're done. They're just fine. And voila, a very quick vegetarian meal. This is actually practically all vegan except for the buns, the cinnamon buns in there. They can be considered non-vegan because they got that processed sugar and stuff in them. Yeah. Well, yeah. So whatever journey it is that you're on, and you decide that you want to take changing the way you eat, and no, it's not as hard as folks try to make it sound. And it's not as expensive either, especially if you decide to eat live food. And I was killing people when I was like, I eat live, and I was so in love. I was like, oh, only meat I eat is my man. Yes, I was just too much, man. I had a lot of animosity going around me. Yeah, I'm rinsing off the dishes and giving them food a chance to cool itself, so we don't have to go through all of that blowing on it and all that kind of thing. So yeah, with that being said, it's very easy to adapt to this lifestyle. It's very expensive if you buy processed vegan foods. You know, they're pre-cooked meals or the I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, the fake meat. People get offended when you say fake meat, but that's what it is. It's not. It's charading to be something else. It's not. So it's fake. It's a counterfeit. It's a knockoff. The knockoff meat. Then whatever. So with that being said, uh, we we can have a easy, easy life and less expensive and all that to eat just regular food. I ain't trying to make things too complicated. And she's been patiently waiting, and the meal is all the way done. So I'm gonna go feed her. I hope this was informative. I hope this was rewarding. I hope you know, the best for you. I'm believing the best for you. I'm believing the best for me. I'm not about begging and praying and crying and moaning and hoping too much no more. I'm believing positive things and affirmations for all of us. Have a great evening. Peace.